Hello, Nerd Society. Today we're diving into the world of the Birds of Prey. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering this iconic team, we're going to cover 10 things you absolutely need to know about them. From their most famous members to their unforgettable battles, there's a lot to unpack. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Let's get started. First appearance/origin, Chuck Dixon era. The Birds of Prey first made their mark in 1995 with a one-shot written by Chuck Dixon titled Black Canary/Oracle, Birds of Prey. The story featured Barbara Gordon/Batgirl teaming up with Dinah Lance/Black Canary as they took on terrorists, drug traffickers, and arms dealers. The Birds of Prey are one of DC's most badass all-female teams. While the characters have already been adapted into a TV series, it's time for them to truly shine on the big screen. So why not dive deeper into the team, its members, and their history? The New 52. In this era, one of Batman's most iconic villains, Poison Ivy, joins the lineup of heroines. Along with Ivy's addition, Katana also becomes a member, alongside the vigilante Starling. Eventually, the core team undergoes another shift when Katana gets her own solo comic series, causing her to step away from the Birds of Prey. To fill the gap, the team occasionally gets help from Condor, a new addition who temporarily takes on the role Katana left behind. This period marked a dynamic phase for the Birds of Prey, with shifting rosters and fresh characters adding new layers to the team's storylines. Poison Ivy's presence, in particular, created interesting moral dilemmas, blending heroism with her own agenda. Gail Simone and new members. After Chuck Dixon's run, writer Gail Simone took on the task of revitalizing the Birds of Prey for a new generation. One of Simone's key changes was to shift the team's focus toward more heroic challenges. In her first story arc, Black Canary is held captive by Savant, a villain obsessed with uncovering Batman's true identity. Simone's era also stood out for adding Huntress to the core lineup, solidifying her as a key member of the Birds of Prey. This period is often remembered for deepening the character dynamics and giving the team a more prominent place in the DC universe. Main team. The core members of the Birds of Prey include standout characters like Barbara Gordon/Batgirl, along with Dinah Lance/Black Canary, who is Barbara's close friend and the team's muscle. Known for her exceptional martial arts skills, Black Canary plays a vital role in their missions. Other key members include Helena Bertinelli/Huntress, a vigilante driven by the trauma of witnessing her family's murder by the Mafia. She becomes a lethal assassin, waging a personal war against Gotham's crime families. Eventually, Zinda Blake, also known as Lady Blackhawk, joins the team. Hailing from the past, she is an expert in piloting both aerial and ground vehicles and is highly skilled with firearms. Over time, the team's lineup expands to include powerful names like Gypsy and Lady Shiva, adding even more diversity and strength to the Birds of Prey. Recurring members. The Birds of Prey also have a strong lineup of recurring heroes and heroines who step in to assist them on various missions. Among them are Big Barda, Catwoman, Cassandra Cain, Dove, and Vixen, along with many other iconic DC heroes. But the team isn't composed of just women. Male allies like Robin/Tim Drake, Blue Beetle, and Nightwing also lend their support when needed. Interestingly, even former villains like Coyote and Savant have aided the Birds of Prey, rehabilitated under Oracle's guidance, showing that redemption can play a key role in the team's dynamic. Good. Barbara Gordon is a central figure in the mythology of the Birds of Prey. As the former Batgirl and daughter of Commissioner James Gordon, she was paralyzed by the Joker, but used her photographic memory and expert hacking skills to aid the team as Oracle. After the events of the Flashpoint arc, Barbara regained the use of her legs and returned to the role of Batgirl. However, this also led to her stepping away from the Birds of Prey as she focused on her solo crime-fighting efforts. Despite this, her legacy as Oracle remains a crucial part of the team's history. Not just a team of women. Many fans associate the Birds of Prey with an all-female superhero team, but that's not entirely true. In fact, a few men have been part of the team's lineup, though usually for short periods. often because they are secondary characters. While the list isn't long, these heroes have been valuable assets to the group. Among those who have joined are Condor, Coyote, Hank Hall, Jason Bard, Savant, and Wildcat. Interestingly, some of these characters, like Coyote and Savant, made their debut in Birds of Prey comics. They battled the Court of Owls. Throughout their various storylines, the Birds of Prey have faced numerous villains from the DC universe. One of their most prominent battles was against the Court of Owls, an event that left Poison Ivy seriously injured. Later on, Black Canary discovers that her ex-husband, Kurt Lance, is alive, which infuriates her with Amanda Waller for withholding this information. Dinah leaves the team and becomes involved in a plot with Ra's al Ghul, eventually leading to her return to the Birds of Prey. Death of Poison Ivy. After Poison Ivy is severely injured in the battle against the Court of Owls, it is revealed that she had been manipulating the Birds of Prey, trying to coerce them into aiding her criminal schemes for the sake of nature. This ultimately leads to Katana killing Ivy, after which she leaves the team. Things don't get any easier for the Birds of Prey. Shortly afterward, Starling betrays the team, aligning herself with the Court of Owls. Adaptations. The Birds of Prey have been featured in various DC animations, such as Justice League, Unlimited, and Batman, The Brave and the Bold. They also had a live-action series produced by Warner Brothers, which lasted for one season. This show depicted the characters in a Gotham City abandoned by Batman. In the CW series, the Birds of Prey made an appearance in Arrow. Currently, a film adaptation is in development, directed by Kathy Yen. The movie is set to star Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress, and Journey Smollett-Bell as Black Canary. Thanks for tuning in to our deep dive into the Birds of Prey. We hope you enjoyed learning more about this iconic team and their fascinating history. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think about the Birds of Prey or any other topics you'd like us to cover. See you next time.